Hey guys, so I just figured I'd come on here. I am taking lunch at work right now. I'm sitting in the parking lot and I just wanted to come on and I don't even know, do like a little lunch chat. I had, and I don't have the box in the car because I cooked it in the microwave inside, but I had one of the Amy's tamales, which I think are really, really good. So I had that, and then I'm having my Silk vanilla almond milk yogurt. If you watch any of my grocery hauls, that is like the best. It's my favorite. And then I am having my favorite LaCroix cherry lime. And then I also have one of these, if I can get it out of here, I have one of these Lara bars. These are the chocolate chip cookie dough ones. These are not my favorite. I really like the carrot cake ones, but I ran out of carrot cake ones, and I've had these kind of hanging out in the cabinet in the pantry for a little while. My husband and I are both not really fans of this one. I bought them thinking they were going to be really, really good. They're not bad, but they have like a slight aftertaste, and I want to say I had looked at it before. I think it is the cocoa butter that is in them that gives it like a I don't even know how to explain the taste. It is like a cocoa butter, almost like, you know how the cocoa butter lotion smells? That's kind of what this tastes like to me. It's not awful though. It's not straight up like you're eating lotion or anything like that. It's just got a strange aftertaste. So I have one of those. Work today has not been too bad. The last couple days have been really crazy and hectic. So yeah, it's been crazy, busy. I opened the office this morning, and then I got a phone call from one of my colleagues telling me that I need to close the office as well this afternoon. Just they have some things going on with one of the other employees, so I end up having to close. So I opened, and now I have to close. They're not going to let me get overtime though, so guaranteed I'm going to go Friday. Let me think. Yeah, Friday. I guaranteed I'm going to have to go for like a extra long lunch on Friday. That's usually how they get around paying me overtime. It's almost every week, you guys. Every week I take like an hour lunch on Friday because they don't want to pay me overtime. But oh goodness. What else? So it's been crazy busy. We've had some really crazy patients. Not crazy, like, cuckoo crazy, although, but we had a patient yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I had a patient come in yesterday that had a giant, what looks to be a skin cancer on their chest, and they said that they've had it for 40 years. Let me tell you, this thing was like the size of a baseball, indented, like indurated into the skin, like almost like a hole, and it was right over top of their heart. Just nasty looking, red, inflamed, oozing. The patient said it didn't hurt, but man, I don't know how that thing does not bother you, but so I just don't understand how patients let stuff like that go. Like, fear, maybe? That's the only thing I can think, is they're afraid of what it actually might be, and they're afraid they're going to be told something terrible. I think he just finally had enough of it, enough of dealing with it, and had come in. But I just want to reiterate the fact that, like, if you have something going on with you, do not be scared to go to the doctor. Do not be scared to call, your primary doctor, whoever it is that you need to call. It doesn't matter what it is. Call, because that's what we are here for. That's why we are here. Don't be scared to call. I understand the fear of it. I really do understand the fear of, what if I call the doctor and they tell me that I'm going to die? Or something like that. Like, they tell me that I'm going to die, and, now I'm living in fear of dying, whereas if I don't know that it's coming, then, you know, I don't know that, you know, this is what's going on with me and my body, you know, I am not going to have that fear constantly in my head. So I'm not going to be living with that level of fear. You know, I don't know if I'm explaining that well enough, but that's kind of, you know, that's kind of what I get from patients like that patient, is that they're afraid, you know, and they, you know, they would rather not know, is what I'm getting. It's just, to me, that's just, I don't know, like, I just could not imagine living with something like that and letting it go for that long. I mean, he said 40 years. So it's just a scary thought to, I don't know, you know. But anyway, yeah, so we've been dealing with that, and, you know, we've had some other kind of big, you know, what am I trying to, cases come in recently. And a lot of not so big cases. A lot of patients come in, because we do medical dermatology. A lot of patients come in thinking that it's like cosmetic, and, you know, your dermatologist is not always going to be cosmetic. If you want cosmetic dermatology, make sure you research your dermatologist, because there are great, you know, cosmetic dermatology offices out there. There's great dermatology offices that offer that kind of stuff. But our clinics, you know, in particular, we are medical dermatology. We deal with skin cancers and, you know, things like that a lot more than we do any sort of cosmetic procedures. We do have a cosmetic dermatologist, but with the pandemic and everything, it's just not something that we are doing really right now. So I would just recommend that if you're going to call your dermatologist for things like, now we do acne and stuff like that. I'm not saying, you know, that, but I'm saying like, you know, removal of benign moles that you just don't like, you think they're ugly, or things like pimple popping, you know, we don't do that here. So that's something you definitely want to research. Do your research on your dermatologist to make sure that you are going to the right place, because, you know, that's another thing that we don't like to do. Is I hate to bring a patient in and they're telling me they've paid their copay and everything else, and then they're telling me they're here to get their pimples popped or something like that, and then I have to try to explain to them, you know, we don't do that here. We can treat your acne, but we're not gonna, you know, we're not going to express your blackheads and pop your pimples and stuff like that. So, cysts, on the other hand, we do those. Gross, but we do them. So anyway, you know, just do your research there. I don't know what else to talk about. I really need to do a walkthrough on the house. Right now, my brother-in-law and his wife are in town, so they're staying at our house right now. We've all had our vaccines. Actually, my husband's the last to get his. He went yesterday to get his first vaccine. So he goes back on the end of next month to get his last one. So that reminds me, I need to take off that day because I have to take him. I should be eating my yogurt while I'm talking here. Let's see. But yeah, they're staying at our house right now, and we're doing, I think I told you guys, we're renovating our kitchen, literally gutting the whole entire thing and redoing it. It's a slow process right now, but hopefully soon it'll, you know, get in gear and we'll be able to get it done. But I kind of want to do a walkthrough before we do the renovation, and then kind of do like a video of just the renovation once it's finished. So yeah, I want to work on doing that. Let's see. That's about it. It's supposed to get cold here. Cold. I say cold. It's not going to be like freezing or anything like that. Well, overnight, I think 2 nights this week, it's supposed to maybe get some frost on the ground overnight. And then be a little cooler this weekend. But then after that, it looks like next week's going to be really, really nice. So I can't believe Easter is this weekend. What are y'all doing for Easter? Can I come over? Because I don't know what I'm doing for Easter. I was talking to my husband about it last night. You know, since going vegan, or plant-based, trying to figure out what to make for Easter dinner. So I got to work on that. I looked up a bunch of recipes on Pinterest, of course, yesterday. So I'll be hopefully doing some cooking, but it's really just going to be the three of us, as it always is. We're going to do an Easter egg hunt for Jackson. I'm going to put some candy and some eggs and stuff and maybe a little bit of money and hide it around the house. Since it's supposed to be a little chilly outside, we'll just do a hunt in the house. And then I've got him a bunch of stuff. I do need to do that video as well. I bought a bunch of stuff for Easter for him from Walmart. And you'll see in my last Walmart haul that I bought an Easter bucket and some Easter grass. And I had said that I bought things and then I was going to do a video, and I still haven't done it. So I need to do that video to show you guys what he's getting in his Easter basket. And yeah, I guess that's it, you guys. Yeah, I hope you all are having a lovely week. It is Wednesday, March 31st, so I hope you all have a great rest of your week, a great week. What am I trying? I almost said Weester. Weekend and Easter put together. Weester. I hope you all have a great weekend, a happy Easter, and yes, if you don't mind, give me a big thumbs up. That sure does help my channel out. If you are not a subscriber here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of grocery hauls, and I do some car chats and stuff like this along the way. And yeah, that's it, you guys. I hope you all enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.